Yes, sir. Daily skate. Let's get it. It feels good being on a regular board again, not the wet board. I can't backflip yet. In the rain. Let's get some ramp work. How y'all doing? You guys play fantasy football at all? If so, you guys have a good beat? I know we still got tonight's game. I think it's just one game tonight, but I'm looking at 2 for 2 in my fantasy. Not too shabby. Gotta stretch more. I don't want to bend and fully extend. But we gotta learn to actually catch with our back foot, so we might as well try and get a good one. Don't focus too much on the catch. Whatever. We'll come back to them. I don't know why. I'm feeling rusty on them. I like barely touch. There we go. Try and get the whole thing. So I made a good call on Xavier Leggett this week, and I started him. I don't know, I was feeling about picking up Trey Tucker just to see, but now with Devontae Adams out and the consistency he's had, I feel Trey Tucker is a good one to at least stash, and maybe even a couple parlays or something with his name in it. Keep an eye out. And if you guys haven't stashed Emmanuel Wilson by now, backup running back for the Green Bay Packers, go do it. Jordan Love's back, and he's looking better than ever, somehow, at least on the stat sheet. So yeah, go stash yourself a nice little backup running back that just might win you your league. Ugh. Okay. I'm like doing a heel flip half the time. Well, you know what like my heel's flipping it, trying to get on. So the whole thing is we're just building up reps and muscle memory, right? So there's no way you're gonna hit it every time. Most pros take multiple attempts, right, at doing their thing. So what I'm realizing is it's just reps. It's the amount of reps done. It doesn't matter how good you are, you still have to put in the reps. So if we're just constantly putting in reps every single day, work until we're tired, not until we're exhausted or hurt, right? So set a goal, achieve that goal, call it a day at that goal. Maybe, you know, do one or two things to start something for tomorrow, get your brain going. Do something with your legs, you know, something new, so that you can look back at the footage and figure out what's going on. That's why I'm constantly trying to learn 8 different things. I know it's going to take time and it's going to take reps, so I'm not going to get it maybe in the first month of trying, right? A lot of people say it takes years for them trying tricks or coming back to tricks to finally land them. We're trying to speed run skateboarding, right? It's not that easy. It's not a video game. So we're not going to have wins every time we step out here. Sometimes we're just going to have to endure and put in our time. So no matter what, I'm just putting in the time. The rail, I realized if I want to start entering contests, I'm 28. I got a lot to catch up on. And if I want to even place in these contests, I need to get rails down. So Jeff, shit, now I'm just blanking. Accessory. I gotta see the name right now because I'm blanking because I've learned actually how to say it properly. But now I'm just, anyways. He says himself numerous times, you know, his weakness is he doesn't do rails. So, and everybody, you know, talks about his style. So we got to try and get our style tight. So people can't really say anything about that. But it's all part of the game, and that's another thing too. We're so young into our skating career, like it's just a year. So a lot of bad habits I have, they're not really developed that I can't get rid of them. So the ugliness of my skating, I realize I stand up a lot, I stand up straight a lot, and it doesn't look that, just doesn't look that good, you know, on film. And I never really got it, I never really understood, like, why you care about the clothes and the style and all that stuff, but it makes sense, you know, if it's an art form, you want everything to be aesthetically pleasing. And if something's off, even if the music's off in the background of the video, it can ruin all the hard work and effort that you put in for your trick. So I understand that you have to make it appetizing for people to digest, you know, when they're consuming the content. So I'm just trying to clean up, put in my reps. If it looks like sometimes it's just like, why is he already hit that trick, move on, or he didn't even hit that trick and he's moving on, or he's doing the same thing every single day, or you should take a break, he's skating too long, or it's just reps. It's just repetition, putting the time in. I know I'm behind in that, so I'm just trying to catch up and show that I'm committed. And again, like I said with the rail, I'm practicing the rail because I realize if I want to win these competitions, the cool tricks that everybody wants to see that score high are rail tricks, or, you know, like big stair drop sends, you know. So we got to build up. We got to learn how to fall correctly, because when you're on rails and going downstairs, there's a high risk for injury. So we might even have to start popping on the helmet when we start, you know, going faster, because that's another thing too. The faster you go, the more at risk you are for injury. You can't catch yourself on speed wobbles as much, you know. It doesn't matter how fast your reflexes are. You hit a stone and you're not expecting it, you're still gonna smoke your head, right? So that's just it. That's my little rant for right now. We're gonna keep skating for a little bit. This is just a morning session, just a morning practice. I might come back out here and actually practice something, but we're just getting our reps in. Like you guys seen earlier, my kick flips, I need those 100%, right? So I'm also figuring out if we're gonna go play skate, if we ever go to the, you know, do a battle of the barracks or whatever, or just, you know, just meet better skaters, we're gonna have a bigger bag of tricks that we're gonna need to land. So we'll really dial in these kick flips, understand how the board moves, how to catch the board. I don't catch my board, I let it land and then try and pop on it. So lately, if you guys can tell, I've been trying to catch my board in air and bring it down to the ground. I've been trying to go faster. I've been trying to string tricks together because I understand lines. I got 45 seconds, I think it is, for most events, right? You got 3 attempts at your line, and then it's a best trick, right? So I'm learning, guys, and I'm learning what they're called and all that stuff, so I have patience. But anyways, sorry for the rant. I know you guys just want to see the skate, so we'll keep skating. seen how bad I ollie, right? So me going from ollie, also. It would be a better angle if I backed it up a little bit. Maybe. From heel flips as soon as I learned them, because now I gotta relearn them. Something in my eye. You know what? Let's get it before this track. I'm not worried about that. There we go. Throwing my weight around too much. You gonna fall? We got this right here. Okay, so I need to center my weight over the rail. Really bend my knees. When I get here, this foot kind of like, because I pop, I come in, I have my heel hanging off here. So this is, I got balance. Definitely, yeah, too much to the one side. So pop. And it should be like this. And then, knees above. Okay. I should actually start doing that for a couple minutes a day. Just balancing on a rail. 10 minutes a day, maybe. Okay, my back's too far up straight, and the tree in front of me, which means we need to lean over and commit more. Also, if you're like, oh, you've done that before, why does it seem so hard? I'm just trying to do like the entire rail, right? I usually board slide for just like a foot or two. So This is, I think this is an 8-foot rail. So if I can get on around here, there's probably around 6.5, 7 feet of a board slide. So that's why we're attempting this right now. Balance. And I know if I really want to practice my balance, I need to start doing manuals. So we will start that up too. Not today though, or at least not right now. See how I stand up so much? I have bad knees and a bad back, so I don't want to have to bend them. But I realize I'm going to have to learn. It's actually funny. My knees have gotten better since I started skating, so I don't know. My MCL PCL is not even attached in this leg. My left leg, MCL PCL, completely torn. Never got the surgery yet for it. It's been 12 years. The muscles I've just built around it, like pistol squat on a broken leg, right? So anything's possible. Keep your mind to it. We're gonna keep going. I was really hoping that was the one. After a little motivation. Okay. Push myself over more. Yes, I can do it. You can do it. Oh. We like got there, we just didn't come back. We couldn't come back, we've gone too far the other way. We're getting there though. Oh, I completely forgot what I was doing there. What was I doing? Faking. Oh well. Go again. Get a real nice clean one for IG, you know? You know? You know? Don't hate on me. I'll do it. Gotta get them IG clips, you know, every once in a while. Them pristine clips. I'm just like accidentally getting more coordinated with like the left side of my body, which is always for some reason like I right left-handed, but I throw right-handed, I kick with my left foot. That's like my power side, my more dominant side, and then my left side's like my more technical side, I guess. But I can't like pop off my left side, right? So it's like it feels like it's my weaker side. Well, also I did injure this leg like 12 years ago, so almost half my life it's been at a disadvantage. But even before that, left side's never been that dominant, like, or like that coordinated, you know. And now I find I'm like catching myself, being able to bail, like using my left foot. Like you seen, I just stomped the rail with my left foot. That was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know I can like do that now. I don't know, just like I think like skateboarding helps with coordination or something somehow. Like people say, like people who aren't athletic can still skateboard. You know what I'm saying? Like you see some skaters and you're like tall, lanky, skinny. They'd be like good at basketball, but like they're really skinny, so they probably like get pushed over. Probably not that fast. Probably, you know, like all these quirky things, and then they make like awesome skateboarders. So I think me doing all the other sports first. It's something like Cordano. If you guys know who Cordano is, well, obviously you do if you're watching this. Like, you know who I am. You know who all the tops are. I'm just a rando. But he was a football player, right? And he's like 6'3", 250. Like that guy's jacked. He's like a football athlete on a skateboard. And I think that's where it's gonna start going. I think people are gonna start realizing you need to start doing yoga and stretching and daily workouts, and you need to actually like physically get stronger. Like, yeah, you could crush a couple beers, smoke a couple of cigarettes, and then like skateboard all day, and like that's really the only fitness that you do, and you could still be in shape. Like that's the classic skater build I see, and that's like my skater build kind of. But like I still want to work out and focus not just on getting bigger, because I realize like with my shape I'm not gonna be the biggest in the room, but that's okay because I'm not really worried about being the biggest. I want to be the healthiest and strong all the way through, like to the core. And I feel like that will just help in everything else. If you guys see like calisthenics where like people are doing like one arm pull-ups and then into a muscle up, now they're doing a handstand all on one arm, like that's the type of stuff I would like to be able to do. And I think like that would help skateboarding, but also vice versa. I think skateboarding helps you figure out your body too, because you kind of fall into stuff, and if you're willing to keep falling and figuring it out, your body kind of corrects itself throughout time. And that's how I'm starting to realize like how eventually I'm going to learn switch. I think it's just going to become more and more comfortable. So actually, that's kind of cool. I just talked myself into a nice little positive thought there. Sweet. Okay, so when I get here, you guys see, I need to spin my feet the other way, but I'm falling that way, so that's crazy. That would have been a make if we could just shoot. And I think that starts with their shoulders, right? Shoulders and hips need to be aligned. Weight distribution also has to be. too bad. I caught myself like things for a second and keep going. Oh, my foot slipped. I almost pivoted out. I don't know why we're even worried about showing the ramp. I'm not even hitting the ramp. That should be good. That's fine. Oh, I guess I am hitting the ramp. You can still see it. I'm just so focused on this rail right now, I'm forgetting about everything else that's going on. Okay. Stay. Oh. Ow. Okay, we're having too much fun. Let's get down to business. Gotta get down to business. Let's get a sick angle. This ain't gonna shoot out at our phone. It's already been 35 minutes. That's a good practice. That's a good practice right there. All right, let's hit one board slide, one clean board slide, and we'll call it a practice. And then we'll come back out later, eh? How about that? That a deal? Whatever, we're making that deal, okay? Whether you like it or not. Faster. We need more speed, shall we? We need better balance, damn it. So what happens when we get restless? We get hurt. We need to land this in the next 5 minutes before we get hurt. Still not hurt. Oh. That wasn't fun, but we're still going. Whew. Is that straight? I think that's straight. Almost. I love this sport. I just fucking did it. That was stupid. Oh, that was beautiful. I gotta spin out of it though. I was so surprised that I was sliding. I couldn't move. I was like, let's just enjoy the ride. That was so fun. It's like a little roller coaster ride. I still gotta learn how to spin out and which way I'm gonna spin out of it. Come on, dude. 13-year-old girls can do this shit. Just fucking zap in. Actually, no, like fucking 7-year-old girls can do this. You got this, bro. Also, it doesn't matter on the gender, you know. 7-year-old boys also do this. It's just kids do this. I can do this. That wasn't like the cleanest roll away, but with what we got, that was good enough. We're gonna go again, because that was fun. We got it locked down. I see we're getting there. I want to actually roll away from a couple though, just to make sure. I'm gonna have to clean these bushings. Woo. Or the bearings, you know what I mean. Getting some mud in them. My elbow. I gotta watch that one back. I committed. It wasn't there. I stayed on. That split second where you're like, oh yeah, I shouldn't have. I can't save it. Oh. Whew. Made it right on this. And this. Woo. All right, let's get it. Good thing I didn't relax. That always happens after. Either you eat it hard enough that you can't really do your next attempt, or you eat it but not hard enough that you nail the next attempt. It looks like we got the former. Oh, take a breather for a second. Okay, let's get it. You can't let those footsteps, you know when you start hearing footsteps in your head? When they're coming close in football, they say you hear any footsteps. You can't hear the footsteps. Shake that. Get that out of your head. Don't assume you're going to get hurt every single time. It's rare that it happens. Get it out of your head. Once you let that mental block get in, there's no stopping it. Once you start telling yourself you can't do it, well, who else is there to fight? You just gave up. So always tell yourself you can do it, even if you're the only one. Building that confidence step. Couldn't roll away, but that was close. 47 minutes? Yeah, we're going to hit it under an hour, hopefully. That one probably looked gnarly, dude. Woo! Jeez. Come on. If you want to get to the X Games, you got to get this little rail, baby. and clean. No, we go again. Fuck that. What time was that though, so I know to clip it? Around 51. I need to lean forward, bend my knees. Lean forward, bend my knees. Lean forward. Too far forward. Not forward enough. Board's getting so muddy. Okay, I gotta do micro adjustments while I'm on the rail. Can't just like dead leg. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like. It's crazy trying to learn this at 28 because you gotta. Kind of go against what you've learned your whole life. Oh! Fuck! Same elbow, same spot. We almost got it. Fuck me, man. Don't let it creep. Don't let those negative thoughts creep now. It's all part of the game. Win some, you lose some. I fucking have it. Turn that aggression into positive aggression. I might need a little bit of wax because like it is struggling a little bit. like I moved it too much now. Didn't bend my knees. At least I don't think I did. I feel like I did. Okay, we're starting to get pretty tired, so we don't want to get too hurt. Won't be out here for too much longer. Oh. You got this. Fastest progression on YouTube, bro. Can't even hit a fucking 7-foot board slide? Let's get it. Oh, I'm breaking in new shoes today too. I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't think that's the issue though. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Maximum aggression, y'all. Those are exposed nails, that's not good. I'm fatigued. Oh my gosh. It's not the whole thing, but... Okay, leaning too far back again. Fuck! That was it. Okay, we're back on track. count any of those. Getting tons of reps in, I'll tell you that. Lots of practice at least. Always a positive, guys. We're getting that muscle memory at least. Getting comfortable. No more speed and we can ride it out. Almost. We're there, guys. I tried to step off and you guys seen what happened. Fuck. I knew it wasn't going to go well, so I tried to bail. That would have been a lot worse on a bigger rail. Woo! Okay, weight distribution is what we need now. We need to push it back onto the other side. Okay, I'm going to call it soon. It's been an hour 12 minutes. Any more, I'm going to fatigue and hurt myself. I don't know why we decided to struggle on this all morning, but what a warm-up. I woke up at like 9 a.m. and I was like, okay, let's go skate. No! Ah! Come on, let's get a good one. I try to commit every attempt, you know? Oh. Whether the runway is shit, roll up is shit, whatever it is. Just because I know people wait for the perfect conditions, you know. Oh, I wobbled a little bit, we're gonna back out. I know obviously you could wobble right off of a roof or whatever, but like, if you still have enough time to try and send it, I feel it like does justice, or it does you justice, it does help, whatever, if you can figure out how to maneuver in uncomfortable circumstances. Obviously you're just gonna eat shit sometimes, but sometimes I feel like a lot of people eat shit and they could have bailed or saved it, or just like, you ever see the accidental people like miss their flick, so it goes from like a varial flip to like a hard flip or whatever, and then they just catch it anyways or whatever, and it looks even crazier because you could tell like, oh shit, they had to rechange mid-air. So yeah, what the fuck was I talking about in the beginning? I'm pretty tired. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yes! Finally. I don't know why I kissed the fucking rail. I don't know.